When I started this business, I thought I'm doing it out of survival and I'm such a loser where I can afford education or I can afford corporate good paying job. I never been into fashion world or design world. Always been surrounded by people who are queer and not look standard, and I see beauty in that. So when I choose the model, see what I want to see, I want to show what I think beautiful. And it was so radical at the time, but for me, this is just what I like. I'm Sandimirova and Automic Gold is my business. I decided to start this business because I'm an immigrant. So I was working illegally at a gold refinery and the conditions wasn't very well and the boss was not nice and he knew what I'm undocumented, so conditions was not good. So I kind of had no choice but to start my own business. The meaning behind Automic Gold is the word autonomy, and also AU is the chemical element for gold. I choose that because when I started the business, I was presenting as a female, and right now, 99% of the time, I read as a female, even though I identify as non-binary, I still get treated as a female. And in a fine jewelry business, even though you see many women jewelers, it's usually small mom and pop shops. They don't grow to the big industry, so the majority of gold and diamonds and investment held are in guise of the men. The goal is to build a bigger business to compete with next level guys. I wanted to grow, to compete, to bring investment not just to me and to my family, but also to the community. I didn't want to sell them fast fashion, which is time 10 markup and they bought it and they can throw it away. I want to sell valuable gemstones and precious metals. We had brick and mortar for Automic Gold since 2017, I believe, to 2020 when the COVID started and we had to close the store. And it was very stressful first 3 months because we had to store the physical location as well as online location, because we make everything in-house. As soon as we hit the office and focus just on online sales, we grew almost twice more. Automic Gold makes rings in sizes from 2 to 16, including half sizes and quarter sizes. In 2017, I thought, let me find similar businesses who also do inclusive and maybe we can unite and do something. And I was Googling for similar businesses who do such inclusive and I couldn't find any. Usually they just make it separate collection. So there's a regular collection, there's a plus size collection, and they just do it bulky and the goal is to make your finger look skinnier or something. So the beginning especially, I was just so many customers, oh, thank you for making dainty, cute feminine designs for huge fingers. I feel so gender euphoric, especially when trans folks come in. So either it's masculine design in a small size or feminine design in a very large size. It's so gender euphoric and I feel that myself. It's the mission of my company and we're never going to change it. Regarding the size and how much golden materials we use, from size 2 to size 16, we charge the same for each ring. We couldn't afford to advertise in a big fashion magazines, so it's always growing slowly and steadily. Word of mouth, customer feedback, social media, people sharing our stories, people hearing our stories, being the cornerstone of success and growth. Now I realize how lucky I am and how privileged I am, because if I would have education and I would started by assisting somebody in this industry, I would sucked in the same system. I would learn what size 4 to 8 for the rings is normal and this is how you do that. I would learn the structures. I would learn if you want a model, you gotta hire a skinny white woman and Photoshop her a lot and put it on the media. But because I didn't go through no fashion college, I had no exposure really to American media even much. All gold we use for our jewelry, I reclaimed, comes from previous use. It's usually jewelry which sold by individuals or store right here from the US. For me, it also was very organic and natural. Since I worked in a refinery, it makes sense for me to buy pre-owned jewelry and melt them and reuse them. They're located in Diamond District. More gold sold just on this Diamond District than anywhere else in the world. So it's easy to remake, recycle and get already gold from previous use right here on the block, rather than go in some other country. My dream for Automic Gold is to be one stop and shop for all gold or fine jewelry needs. My dream is to have shops all over the US and hopefully the whole world where people can come in for all their gold needs, from the wedding bands to pierce their ears to scrap their gold, where the queer couples or people who are bigger size can come in and will have the products for them. I feel like specifically difficult for me as a non-binary person because when I come into all the stores, it's man or woman and I'm like, I don't want any of that. I like to blend and design my own gender conforming style where everybody, I feel like even cis people feel comfortable, they're tired of this binary and conforming in this.